time I go on a break, I come back and I look absolutely fucking different. When I first started this channel, I had red hair. Then I moved on to purple. I only had that for a few videos, and now we're back 7 months later, I believe, and I am a raven-haired child. So anyway, it's been a long time since I've uploaded, 7 months. There was a lot going on, but I finally found time to start recording again, and I'm very excited to get back into my reading with you guys. I have missed recording videos. I have missed the very few people that watch my channel. So we're going to go ahead and get into videos again, if I can start doing them regularly. I apologize if I go off on a rocky start and I struggle with doing it regularly, because that's something I've struggled with since the entirety of this channel, because nothing's ever been constant other than the monthly wrap-ups, and I kind of abruptly stopped those too when I left. But I'm going to try to get back into the groove of things. I'm going to do a wrap-up of all the books I've read since 7 months ago. We are going to start from where I left off in the last video. I know I said I was reading The American Roommate Experiment, and then I was reading Imagine Me, as well as Love on the Brain. Love on the Brain, I didn't vibe with. I'm fairly sure I let you guys know that already. So I gave it 3.5 stars. For The American Roommate Experiment, I gave it 3.75 stars. Finally, with Imagine Me, which was the last Shatter Me book, minus the novella that comes after, I gave that one 5 stars. And let me tell you, when I finished that, I cried. I cried when the series was over. I was in school when I started crying. It was really pathetic. But, you know, it was a good series, so there's that. And then we're going to go ahead and move on to the books that you guys didn't know that I was reading, unless you guys have been keeping up with my Goodreads. I have been reading Priory of the Orange Tree, which I kind of finished recently, even though I started it on October 17th, and it took me so long to finish it, you guys, let me tell you. Priory of the Orange Tree is 804 pages, not including the character list, the appendix, the map, anything like that. But I officially gave the book 3.5 stars, and I finished it on April 19th. That is the first book in the Roots of Fallen Chaos series, and I know that the prequel just came out, but I don't think I'm going to read the prequel. I would like to, but I don't think it's going to happen. Started One True Loves on October 20th. I did not finish that. I got maybe 50 pages in, somewhere in there. Probably around the 30-page mark, and I DNF'd it. I just couldn't get into it. Probably was a wrong time type of thing. I will start reading it again soon. If He Had Been With Me, started that one by Laura Nolan. Again, DNF'd it. Couldn't get into that. But then I encountered a 4.5 star read that I gave with the Bellinger Sisters series by Tessa Bailey with It Happened One Summer. I gave that one 4.5 stars, and it was so good. If you guys want to look up the descriptions for these books for yourselves, go ahead. I'm going to try not to put too many descriptions unless it's a 5-star read, because of the fact that this is my first video back, and I'm going to try to contort the time as easy and short as I can, because I'm not used to speaking to a camera anymore. I'm going to try to get back into it. The next thing I read was It Starts With Us by Colleen Hoover on October 24th, and I finished it on October 25th. I gave that one 3.7 stars. I read that one in hopes for closure with It Ends With Us, and I think it got me that. However, I do feel there were some issues that I had with that book. Loved the found family between Atlas and, what's his name? The little boy that works with him. And then after that, I read F. Scott Fitzgerald's The Great Gatsby. I gave that one 4 stars. I loved it. 180 pages. I read it in 6 sittings. I read that one for school though, so it did take me a few sittings for that one, because of the fact that it was a school book and I had to keep up with the pages that I was reading as well, and in between. And after that, I read Tessa Bailey's Hook, Line, and Sinker, which is the second book to the Bellinger Sisters series. I didn't like that one as much. I definitely like Piper and Brendan more in the first book, but this one was okay. I gave it 4 stars. Now that I think back on it, I'll probably go back and give it 3.75 stars, because I just didn't vibe with it that much, you know? And then I moved on to Jennifer Lynn Barnes' The Inheritance Games, the first book in the series. It took me 5 days to read it, 375 pages, 5 sittings, which I gave it 5 stars. Honestly, I didn't expect to like it as much as I did, but I was pleasantly surprised. Started reading Les Miserables by Victor Hugo. DNF that one. Not even gonna lie. Then I borrowed from a friend, K.L. Walther's The Summer of Broken Rules. Didn't vibe with it, gave it 2.5 stars. I didn't see the fascination with it. Even though I know many people have liked it, I just couldn't vibe with it. Next, taking me a little less than a month, I had Jennifer Lynn Barnes' The Hawthorne Legacy. I gave that one a 4.5 and I read it in 5 sittings. E.L. James, I read 50 Shades Freed, which took me, again, a little less than a month, which is 548 pages, 6 sittings, 3.5 stars. That series, I think overall, I'm going to give it 3 stars total, because the writing just wasn't there, and I only read the books because I loved the movies. Yeah. And then moving on, we've got a little bit of a mini-series to fill the time when you're not looking for all that complex plot. We've got the Love series by Fiona Davenport. I only read the first 5. I just haven't had time to go back to it. But with the first 5, I give the first 2 books 3 stars, and then I give the rest 2 stars. And then I moved on to Jennifer Lynn Barnes' The Final Gambit, which was the last book in the Inheritance Game series. I did not like that one as much as I liked the first book. 3.5 stars. The story, fascinating. Loved it. But I felt like at that point I was just getting tired of the mystery, because mystery is really not my thing. I don't like puzzles. I don't like anything like that. I'm a very boring person. Sorry, but yeah. Then after that, I was thinking of Archer's Voice, and I was like, is there a book similar to Archer's Voice? And then mysteriously, miraculously, on my booktube recommendations that I got Lotus by Jennifer Hartman. I gave that one 5 stars. It was so good. I loved it. Read it in 4 sittings, which took place within 4 days. So a sitting a day, pretty much. And it was so good. And then after that, I started reading The Secret History by Donna Tartt. I kind of fell out of that one. I DNF'd that one too. This was a hard month for me, let me tell you. I was trying to find books that I loved, and I only loved like 2 books within this whole page right here that I got, which is just my like reading log. I don't know if you guys have seen my reading log before, but this is just basically it. It just has author, the title, date, and then the amount of pages and then the rating. I do track my stuff on Goodreads and I do track my stuff on Storygraph, but I've just done this before I had those accounts and I never stopped. So this is how I track all of my books. The next book that I read was a reread, which is Lauren Asher's The Fine Print, because of the fact that the final offer came out. Still haven't read it, even though I was meaning to when it first came out, because of the fact that I reread the first 2 books. I gave that one 5 stars again. Then I started to read 13 Reasons Why by Jay Asher after I had a book talk with the librarian, and she recommended the book to me. It was a short book, 288 pages. Only gave it 3 stars though, which I expected to love it more, but then again, I probably shouldn't have expected that since I don't like stories like that. I reread Terms and Conditions, which is 466 pages, and gave that one also 5 stars. Then moving on, I also read a book for school, which is Tim O'Brien's The Things I Carried. Absolutely did not vibe with it. 2 stars. That was like the first book of this year that I read within the school boundaries that I did not like. I feel like with The Great Gatsby, I feel like with The Crucible, I wanted to read those already, so I kind of got excited for those ones, and I was happy to read those ones, but when we got to the things that we never got over, I just, which is another reread because the second book was coming out. Started that one, didn't finish it, but with the first book and the Things We Never Got Over series, I gave it 4.5 stars. And then I reread Daisy Jones and the Six, because that is absolutely my favorite book, and I gave it 5 stars, and the show came out. Loved the show too. You guys will love it. Spectacular. I've met very rare amounts of people that did not like Daisy Jones and the Six. Now, I preach that book to everybody I know, and I bought that book for so many people. Let me be straight with you. That is my book. That is my hoe. Daisy Jones, my bitch. I love Daisy Jones. And after that, I read Sense and Sensibility by James Austen. That was solely for my pure enjoyment. Ended up giving it 3.5 stars. I liked the movie more than I liked the book. I'll be straight with you. I just couldn't vibe with it. Sometimes I would find myself dreading reading it. And it took me about, let me see, 3 months to read it. Yeah. And then, moving on, I read The Single Dad's Club by Rebel Bloom. 292 pages, gave it 4 stars. That was a good book. Let me tell you, that was a good book. Pretty much 3 dads, 1 girl, also a mom, you know. I love books like that because I feel like they're so cute, bruh. I love the romance in it. I love single parent trope. Then I read Nicole Blanchard. I can't read my own writing. I read her book Toxic, 266 pages. I just realized I never gave it a rating. Might as well do that right now. I am thinking 3 stars. I am thinking 3 stars. So that is what it shall be. And then I started reading Things We Hide from the Light, didn't finish it, still doing it. I started annotating that book, and honestly, like, I'm almost toward the end. Like, I'm looking at it right now. I'm almost toward the end, but I just, like, I can't. I've got probably, like, 200 more pages left to go. Like, I literally just can't. Started reading The Catcher in the Rye. I see what everybody's talking about with, if you like this book, you're a red flag. I get it. I do. I absolutely get it. Because I started reading it for school. And then again, we started off good with the school year, and then we got to Catcher in the Rye and Things We Carried. The things they carried, yeah. And it just went downhill from there. Then I moved on. I read a 100-page book by Shay Davis, The Marriage Contract. Let me tell you, when I picked up the book, I was hella confused. The plot was good, but, like, okay, I'm gonna be straight with you. There was so much use of the N-word. There was so much use of the N-word. So much to the point where I just thought it wasn't necessary. Like, I'm fine with, like, a couple of times, but at that point where you use it in, like, almost every other sentence, I thought that was, like, too much. I gave that one 2 stars. Also, I just didn't get, like, I got the plot, but, like, towards the end, I felt like it kind of just, ugh. So, yeah, 2 stars. Then, I'm gonna be straight with y'all, I got a boyfriend, and then he dumped me. We dated since, like, February 14th, and then we ended it on May 2nd. Yeah, May 2nd. And that boyfriend, he got me hooked, scarred, and wretched. Yeah, Wretched, which is the Emily McIntyre series, which is kind of like the fairy tales retold, but not retold. Based loosely on. There you go, based loosely on. I gave the first book 4.5 stars. I had it initially at 5 stars, and then I read the second book, which was Scarred, and I changed my mind. I gave that one 5 stars, and I went back to the first book, gave that one 4.5 stars. I absolutely loved the second book, and that one's my favorite out of the 3 that I've read. I'm currently reading Twisted, the 4th book in the series, and I don't know if it's because I'm reading on the Kindle, and I've read the other 3 in paperback, because that's what I had, but I'm not vibing with the 4th book, not gonna lie. Starting reading the Katie Roberts series, Dad Will Do is the first book, I gave that one 3 stars. Gifting Me to His Best Friend, I gave that one 3.75. The Your Dad Will Do bonus book, I gave it 2. The Gifting Me to His Best Friend bonus, gave that one 2 as well. Those ones are very short. They've only got like 1 chapter, 14 and 10 pages. My Dad's Best Friend, which is A Touch of Taboo number 3, gave that one 3.75. My Dad's Best Friend bonus is 2 stars, 12 pages. Katie Roberts, Seducing My Guardian, which is the 3rd book, 152 pages. I gave that one 2 stars. Katie Roberts, Seducing My Guardian bonus, 11 pages, 2 stars as well. Then, I am in a AP literature class, so I started reading How to Read Literature Like a Professor by Thomas C. Foster. Gave that one 4 stars, literally finished it today, an hour ago. It took me a little over a month, because I started reading it April 13th to May 17th, which is 368 pages, and I read it in 8 sittings. I need to start my essay on that too. On my mom's birthday, I started reading the Lonely Hearts Book Club. Not my mom's birthday. What was it? What was April 15th? What was the special day on April 15th? I don't remember. April 15th to April 25th. It took me 10 days, 353 pages. I gave it 4 stars for Lucy Gilmore's The Lonely Hearts Book Club. But now that I'm thinking about it, it was more of a 3-star read. So I might as well change that. Right now I have this notebook open. Started Michelle Hodkins' The Unbecoming of Mara Dyer series. 452 pages. I read it in 3 sittings, which is not bad considering that book is 400 something pages. Gave that one 5 stars. Love Noah Shaw. Noah Shaw walked so Aaron Warner could run. They're essentially the same person, just Aaron Warner is hotter. Hotter. I'm getting over being ill, so there you go. Then I started the second book. Took me 9 days to finish it. 527 pages, 4 sittings. I gave that one 4 stars out of 5. Started Twisted. Again, as I said, didn't vibe with it. Still reading it, or attempting to. Started on April 29th. We are May 17th. And then I received my Kindle on the 5th. Wait, 5th? No, 3rd. I got a Kindle on the 3rd. And I started reading Alexa Riley's Thief, which I gave it 3 stars. Then I read her other book, Kingpin, gave that one 3 stars. And then, because I was like on a small book entourage, because of the fact that I just got a Kindle, I was excited. I just wanted to read one. I started reading the Hollow Oak series by the same author, The Fall Bride, and then The Fall Groom. I didn't read the 3rd or 4th book because I felt those looked like 2 completely different series. It felt like it. From the cover and the description. Felt like it. So I only read the first 2. Both of those I gave 3 stars. I started, as a joke, Ruby Dixon's Ice Planet Barbarians. Absolutely fucking loved it. I'm still reading the series. I'm on book like 8. I love it. Like, I absolutely love it. I gave the first book 5 stars. Then I read their Honeymoon, Vector and Jordy's Honeymoon. I gave that one 3.5 stars. That only had 55 pages. Then I moved on to the second book, which is Barbarian Alien. Read that in a day. 4 stars. Let's see. This is all basically just Kindle books that I've read from this point on. Ice Planet Honeymoon, Rahash and Liz. 38 pages, 3 stars. Ruby Dixon's Barbarian Lover, May 6th to May 7th, 184 pages, 2 sittings, 4.5 stars. I read Ice Planet Honeymoon, Ayahako, and then Kira, which is 50 pages long, and I gave it 3 stars. I started Brianna Michaels' Glitch, which is the Next Level series, book 1. Gave that one 4 stars. I might have to go back and change that to a 3, because I feel like with smut books like that, I cannot give them higher ratings than 3s. I feel like I'm stuck in my ways where I realize that there's no plot to it, and I have to go back and give it 3 stars, because that's... My rating system is weird. Number 1 on the scale is I don't like it. Number 2 is not horrible, but I still don't like it. Number 3 is very neutral. 4 stars is like, I like it, but it's not me jumping for joy at. Number 5 is, I'm jumping out of my chair. This is fucking amazing. So yeah, I'm going to give Glitch 3.75 maybe. And then I read the next book, which is Flip by Next Level. 3.5 stars. Ruby Dixon's Barbarian Mine. 186 pages, gave it 3.75 stars. Ruby Dixon's Ice Planet Barbarian Honeymoon, which is Brooke and Harlow. Gave that one 2 stars. Then I read Ice Planet Holiday, which is a little novella in between. Gave that one 3.5. Then I got Barbarian Surprise, which was the 5th book in the series. I gave that one 4 stars. I read Michelle Gross's 1% of You. Gave that one 4.5 stars. Then I read Billionaire Grump by Allison West and Willow Fox. Read that one, gave it 3.75 stars. I was in a single parent mood, okay? I love single parent trope. I love DILFs, which is what Billionaire Grump was. An absolute DILF, okay? I love DILFs. I like Pike Lawson. I like Thayer from The Resurrection. No, The Confidence of Wildflowers. Yeah. Ruby Dixon's Barbarian's Mate, gave it 3.5 stars, 250 pages, finished it in a day. Michelle Hodkins' The Retribution of Mara Dyer, still currently reading that one. The jury is still out. I only read one sitting of it. And to be honest, I'm not vibing with it. But I'm not gonna lie, I liked the first book more than I liked the second book. And now I'm on the third book, and now I can't get myself to read it. Having the Barbarian's Baby by Ruby Dixon, 1 star. No, that's 2. 2 stars. 2 stars. I started Twisted Love by Anna Huang. I didn't give that one yet. I'm still reading. Love it so far. Absolutely love it. It's great. It's spectacular, you know? Hi guys, Future Rose here. This is just me adding a little bit for my video. So I just wanted to let you guys know that I did finish Twisted Love by Anna Huang, and I did give it 5 stars. I read it in 4 sittings, and it was 341 pages. Only took me about 5 days to read. So there you go. It is finished. 5 stars. Highly recommend it. I started Ice Ice Babies, finished it, gave it 2 stars. Read Making Her Mine by Ella Good because I was like, let me get a break from the Ice Planet Barbarian series because I don't want to overfill myself on that series because of the fact that I feel like if I do, I'm going to get bored of it so fast. And then I started The Confidence of Wildflowers. Not done with it. Read one sitting. I'm on page like 100. Hi guys, Future Rose here again. I wanted to let you know that I did finish The Confidence of Wildflowers as well as The Resurrection of Wildflowers. So for The Confidence of Wildflowers, I gave that one 5 stars. Took me 4 sittings to read it. Finished it in 3 days. As well as The Resurrection of Wildflowers, which took me 2 sittings, 1 day about, and I gave it 3.5 stars. And then I started Barbarian's Touch. Also didn't finish that one. Started 1 sitting. Alright, last time Future Rose is coming in. So for Barbarian's Touch, I did finish that one, gave that one 3.5 stars as well, read it in 4 days, 4 sittings as well. So that one is also done. And for the rest of the Ice Planet Barbarian series, I do highly recommend it. I am still about to start the next book in the series, so I will let you guys know how that's going. So that is basically all that I've read since the last time I've talked to you for the 7 months. Normally I read a lot more, but I'm not gonna lie to you, I've been in hell of a book slump. So yeah, those are all the books I've read. I am so excited to get back with you guys and start talking again with you because I've missed my solitary confinement with you guys in a good way. I enjoy being trapped with you. And because my life sucks right now, so I need something to distract me again. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please give a like, comment, subscribe. Go check out my links. I have my link to Discord. I have my link to Goodreads. I have my link to my Storygraph, I think. My Discord server. I don't know what else I have. You'll have to go look. Because I haven't honestly looked at my YouTube stuff in a long time. So this is like the first time I'm started doing it. Thank you guys for watching. Comment down your favorite book down below. Maybe I'll read it. And I will see you guys next time. Mwah, mwah.